the Biden administration allowed to happen to our country, and it can never be allowed to happen again. We had men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, crime at record levels with law enforcement, and words such as that just absolutely forbidden. We had the worst trade deals ever made, and our country was laughed at from all over the world. But they're not laughing anymore. Over the past 11 months, we have brought more positive change to Washington than any administration in American history. There's never been anything like it, and I think most would agree. I was elected in a landslide, winning the popular vote and all 7 swing states and everything else, with a mandate to take on a sick and corrupt system that really just took the wealth from people and crushed the dreams of the American people. For the last 4 years, the United States was ruled by politicians who fought only for insiders, illegal aliens, career criminals, corporate lobbyists, prisoners, terrorists, and above all, foreign nations, which took advantage of us at levels never seen before. They flooded your cities and towns with illegal aliens. They decimated your hard-earned savings. They indoctrinated your children with hate for America. They just released a level of violent felons that we had never seen to prey on innocent. They caused war. They caused mayhem. They caused a horrible situation all over the globe. But now you have a president who fights for the law-abiding, hardworking people of our country, the ones who make this nation run, who make this nation work. And after just 1 year, we have achieved more than anyone could have imagined. Starting on day one, I took immediate action to stop the invasion of our southern border. For the past 7 months, 0 illegal aliens have been allowed into our country, a feat which everyone said was absolutely impossible. Do you remember when Joe Biden said that he needed Congress to pass legislation to help close the border? He was always blaming Congress and everyone else. As it turned out, we didn't need legislation. We just needed a new president. We inherited the worst border anywhere in the world, and we quickly turned it into the strongest border in the history of our country. In other words, in a few short months, we went from worst to best. We're deporting criminals, restoring safety to our most dangerous cities. Just take a look at Washington, D.C. It's at levels of safety that we've never seen before. And they decimated the bloodthirsty foreign drug cartels. We did that all by ourselves with our people, and we're so proud of it because they were poisoning and destroying our population. Drugs brought in by ocean and by sea are now down 94%. We have broken the grip of sinister woke radicals in our schools, and control over those schools is back now in the hands of our great and loving states where education belongs. After rebuilding the United States military in my first term, and with the addition we are adding right now, we have the most powerful military anywhere in the world, and it's not even close. I've restored American strength, settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years peace to the Middle East, and secured the release of the hostages, both living and dead. Here at home, we're bringing our economy back from the brink of ruin. The last administration and their allies in Congress looted our treasury for trillions of dollars, driving up prices and everything at levels never seen before. I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast. Let's look at the facts. Under the Biden administration, car prices rose 22%, and in many states, 30% or more. Gasoline rose 30 to 50%. Hotel rates rose 37%. Airfares rose 31%. Now, under our leadership, they are all coming down and coming down fast. Democrat politicians also sent the cost of groceries soaring, but we are solving that too. The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down 33% compared to the Biden last year. The price of eggs is down 82% since March, and everything else is falling rapidly. And it's not done yet, but boy, are we making progress. Nobody can believe what's going on. Here are just some of the efforts that we have underway. You will see in your wallets and bank accounts in the new year. After years of record-setting falling incomes, our policies are boosting take-home pay at a historic pace. Under Biden, real wages plummeted by $3,000. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has seen a wage increase of $1,300. For construction workers, it's $1,800. For miners, we're bringing back clean, beautiful coal. It's $3,300. And for the first time in years, wages are rising much faster than inflation. Remember that. Wages, just look at it. Wages are going up much faster than inflation. How big is that? Very importantly, there are more people working today than at any time in American history, and 100% of all jobs created since I took office have been in the private sector. Think of that. 100% of all jobs have been in the private sector rather than government, which is the only way to make a country powerful and great. This historic trend will continue. Already, I've secured a record-breaking $18 trillion of investment into the United States, which means jobs, wage increases, growth, factory openings, and far greater national security. Much of this success has been accomplished by tariffs. My favorite word, tariffs, which for many decades have been used successfully by other countries against us, but not anymore. Companies know that if they build in America, there are no tariffs, and that's why they're coming home to the USA in record numbers. They're building factories and plants at levels we haven't seen, AI, automobiles. We're doing what nobody thought was even possible, not even remotely possible. There has never, frankly, been anything like it. 1 year ago, our country was dead. We were absolutely dead. Our country was ready to fail, totally failed. Now, we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And that's said by every single leader that I've spoken to over the last 5 months. Next year, you will also see the results of the largest tax cuts in American history that were really accomplished through our great, big, beautiful bill, perhaps the most sweeping legislation ever passed in Congress. We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill. That includes no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. Under these cuts, many families will be saving between $11,000 and $20,000 a year, and next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund season of all time. Because of tariffs, along with the just passed One Big Beautiful Bill, tonight I am also proud to announce that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members will receive a special, we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas, a Warrior Dividend. In honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending every soldier $1,776. Think of that. And the checks are already on the way.
That's
Nobody
huge.
understood that one until about 30 minutes ago. We made a lot more money than anybody thought because of tariffs, and the bill helped us along. Nobody deserves it more than our military, and I say congratulations to everybody. And by the way, we now have record enlistment in our military, and last year we had among the worst recruitment numbers in our military's history. What a difference a year makes. In addition,
military
I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interest to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. I negotiated directly with the drug companies and foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country for many decades, to slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%. In other words, your drug costs will be plummeting downward. And I use the threat of tariffs to get foreign countries who would never have done it to pay the cost of this giant dollar reduction. They stopped ripping us off, and it began as of 4 days ago. There has never been anything like this in the history of our country. Drugs have only gone up, but now they'll be going down by numbers never conceived possible. It's called most favored nation, and no president has ever had the courage or ability to get this done until now. The first of these unprecedented price reductions will be available starting in January through a new website, trumprx.gov. And these big price cuts will greatly reduce the cost of health care. I'm also taking on the gigantic health insurance companies that have gotten rich on billions of dollars of money that should go directly to the people. The money should go to the people. That's you. So they can buy their own health insurance, which will give far better benefits at much lower costs. It will be far better health insurance. The current Unaffordable Care Act was created to make insurance companies rich. It was bad health care at much too high a cost. And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats, and they are demanding those increases, and it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Unaffordable Care Act, and everybody knew it. Again, I want the money to go directly to the people so you can buy your own health care. You'll get much better health care at a much lower price. The only losers will be insurance companies that have gotten rich and the Democrat Party, which is totally controlled by those same insurance companies. They will not be happy, but that's okay with me because you, the people, are finally going to be getting great health care at a lower cost. Another major focus is the cost of energy. For years, the radical left Democrats exploited the green energy scam as an excuse to funnel many billions of dollars into their own massive slush funds as their energy restrictions drastically drove up prices, and they drove them up at record levels. Electricity costs surged 30 to 100% under Biden, and the typical family lost $5,000 to $10,000 in higher energy costs. Think of that, $5,000 to $10,000 you lost. On day one, I declared a national energy emergency. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in much of the country. In some states, it, by the way, just hit $1.99 a gallon. And within the next 12 months, we will have opened 1,600 new electrical generating plants, a record, and it's a record that won't be beaten by practically, I would say, by anybody, or certainly not very soon. Prices on electricity and everything else will fall dramatically. The Democrat inflation disaster, again, the worst in the history of our country, also robbed millions of Americans of home ownership and indeed the American dream. The yearly cost of a typical new mortgage increased by $15,000 under Democrat rule. In 11 months, we've already gotten that annual cost down by $3,000, and it's coming down a lot lower. Wait till you see. The numbers are going to be shocking. And I'll soon announce our next chairman of the Federal Reserve, someone who believes in lower interest rates by a lot, and mortgage payments will be coming down even further. Early the new year, and you will see this, in the new year, I will announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in American history. A major factor in driving up housing costs was the colossal border invasion. We have never been invaded. This is the worst thing that, frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing that the Biden administration did to our country is the invasion at the border. The last administration and their allies in Congress brought in millions and millions of migrants and gave them taxpayer-funded housing while your rent and housing costs skyrocketed. Over 60% of growth in the rental market came from foreign migrants. At the same time, illegal aliens stole American jobs and flooded emergency rooms, getting free health care and education paid for by you, the American taxpayer. They also increased the cost of law enforcement by numbers so high that they are not even to be mentioned. For the first time in 50 years, we are now seeing reverse migration as migrants go back home, leaving more housing and more jobs for Americans. in the year before my election, all net creation of jobs was going to foreign migrants. Since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American-born citizens. 100%. In the end,
That is
government
absolutely
either
huge.
serves the
That
productive,
is so
patriotic,
huge.
hardworking American citizen, or it serves those who break the laws, cheat the system, and seek power and profit at the expense of our nation. Look at Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over the economics of the state and have stolen billions and billions of dollars from Minnesota and indeed from the United States of America. And we're going to put an end to it. For so long as before my election, the vast majority of good and decent Americans were forced to watch as corrupt politicians plundered the halls of power, exploited our taxpayers, and pillaged every system that makes civilized society function. But not anymore, and you see that every day, not anymore. We're putting America first, and we are making America great again. Very simple. We are making America great again. Tonight, after 11 months, our border is secure. Inflation is stopped. Wages are up. Prices are down. Our nation is strong. America is respected, and our country is back, stronger than ever before. We're poised for an economic boom, the likes of which the world has never seen. Soon we will host the World Cup and the Olympics, both of which I got. But most importantly, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. There could be no more fitting tribute to this epic milestone than to complete the comeback of America that began just 1 year ago. When the world looks at us next year, let them see a nation that is loyal to its citizens, faithful to its workers, confident to its identity, certain to its destiny, and the envy of the entire globe. We are respected again like we have never been respected before. To each and every one of you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you all.
All right, that was President Trump live from the White House with a major address to the country. Here with reaction in Washington, we have Wyoming Senator John Barrasso, Alabama Senator Katie Britt, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham.
Wow. Holy mackerel. Did you guys hear that? Wow. President Trump on an absolute. I have to go over some of this stuff and just because that was so rapid pace, but I just have a serious question for everybody watching. Do you ever feel, I'm serious, dead serious now. Do you ever feel American pride when you listen to the Democrats give a lecture? It's really a lecture. They're talking down to us because they're elitists. They look down their nose. They don't think we're smart enough. They think they can cheat. They think they can circumvent an election. They think they can anoint somebody as opposed to having the people duly elect somebody, which is what happened with Kamala. They don't believe in laws. They don't believe in the Constitution. They think they can do whatever they want. They think they know better for us. Have you ever felt like you love? Serious question. Have you ever felt like American pride in your bones when you hear a Democrat talk? I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever felt that way, because I don't know about you, y'all, but when President Trump speaks, holy macadamia nut, I feel like I got red, white, and blue pouring out every single pore of my body. Call me crazy, but that's how I feel. Santanez coming right up, y'all. I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway. If you're not a member, now would be the time to be a member. But I just want to go over some of this stuff and get your reaction to this. So one of the things that the President of the United States says, this is a direct quote. I'm going to put this in the chat and then put it up on the screen. One of the things that he says is what you see right now on the screen. Next year, you will see the result of the largest tax cuts in American histories. Many families will save between $11,000 and $20,000 a year. And next spring is projected to be the largest tax season refund. hold on a second. I didn't get all of it on the screen here. One sec. Next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund of all time. You remember how they said the tariffs don't work, that all the experts, he's going to destroy the economy, he's going to do this. You've got one of the smartest, if not sharpest, if most capable, qualified Secretary of Treasury in Scott Bessent that we've ever had, who said, no. Don't listen to the so-called experts. I know who the so-called experts are. And they're all wrong. He was right. They were able to add and cut over $600 billion of our national debt. And they're working. What he has done for the economy, what the tariffs are working for the economy, has actually worked. He has re-incentivized manufacturing inside the United States of America. You've got companies like Apple investing trillions of dollars. Apple was overseas for decades, pretty much their entire existence. This is the first time Apple has ever said, you know what? Thanks to President Trump giving us a tax incentive, zero tariffs. This is all chess, man. Everybody else is playing checkers. You've got the number one company on planet Earth, NVIDIA, Apple. You've got SpaceX. You've got Google. You've got all the big dogs finally saying, you know what? Okay, never mind auto, Tesla factories, GM. You've got, what's Larry Ellison's company? Oracle. They're all saying we're going to build in the United States. And Apple has invested trillions of dollars to erect manufacturing facilities, data centers inside the U.S. That's monstrous for the first time ever. People don't realize how amazing that is. That's absolutely out of this world, guys. He's doing it. It's working. If you're not a member, now's the time to become a member. I'm telling you right now. Now, check out this Warrior dividend. This is absolutely amazing. The Warrior dividend. Active duty service members are eligible for the Warrior dividend, what he said, which was $1,700 hold on a second. Let me bring this up on the screen. This is absolutely insane right here. You have to, it happened fast, but it was amazing. So this is the Warrior dividend that he's talking about, which essentially is a gift to our hardworking, blood, sweat, and tears service members, which essentially stipulates that if you fit within this specific category as somebody who has served in our military, so there's different gradations here, you get a Warrior dividend, which is a $1,700.76. Oh, I got to bring this up on the screen. This is amazing. How do you not love this man? Can you imagine our 250th birthday, our celebration of our bicentennial and a half birthday, 250th birthday with Kamala, Mamala, Shamala? Are you out of your freaking mind? Oh, we got so lucky. Can you imagine hearing this for our 250th celebration? Could you imagine that? Negotiating with Xi Jinping, Putin, and all other amazing, ruthless leaders out there, Kim Jong-il, for crying out loud. Are you kidding me? Here's the Warrior dividend. A $1,776 non-taxable lump sum payment for our great service members. It's already on its way. God bless America. We are so lucky, you guys. We are so lucky that we have the greatest president of my lifetime. It is just unbelievable what we have. He's taking on big health insurance donors too. He's saying that they've gotten rich off of the healthcare. Gasoline. Some of you guys, I don't know if you saw this on the screen. I want everybody to comment, if you haven't already. Comment down below where you live, what city, what state, and what was the last cost per gallon in that area, in your area. So comment city, state, and how much it is per gallon where you live. Holy macadamia nut. So President Trump says, I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interest to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. First of these unprecedented price reductions will be available starting January through the new website, trumprx.gov. Holy mackerel. Say goodbye to prescription overprices. Say goodbye to prescription bankruptcy. He also said for years, radical left Democrats exploited green energy scam as an excuse to funnel billions into our massive slush funds, as their restrictions drastically drove up prices. Electricity costs surged 30 to 100% under Biden. On day one, President Trump said, I declared a national emergency. Now, gas is under $2, except for my state, California, because we have the worst insipid Lucifer snake devil Governor Newsom, who's literally spending my money to fight this guy. Can you believe this? This guy's literally spending my tax dollars to fight Trump. Drugs brought in by ocean and sea are down by 90%. More than 1.4 million service members will receive a special warrior dividend before Christmas in honor of our nation's founding in 1776. He says we're sending every soldier $1,776. We're putting America first, and we're making America great again. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you all. He also talked about the tens of millions of Americans who claim they're Americans. They're really Somali fraudsters who are stealing taxpayer dollars in Minnesota. He says, quote, look, Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over the economics of the state and have stolen billions and billions of dollars from Minnesota and indeed from the United States of America. He says, we're going to put an end to that. I believe him. I believe him. This is really interesting too. So I want to comment on this right here because I think this is really, really interesting, this graph right here. So I want you to look at this graph because he brought this up and he talked about it sort of briefly. For the first time in 50 years, my fellow Americans, I mean, this is astronomical. Okay. Let me see if I can get the whole thing in the shot right here. There you go. Okay. So for the first time in 50 years, we are now seeing, look at that graph. Look at that graph from the moment the impact of the inauguration. Look at that graph right there. You can see that's where it went up. Look at that. For the first time in 50 years, we are seeing reverse migration as migrants go back home, leaving more housing and more jobs for Americans. Now, I can back this up. I can actually back this up, okay? Because I shared a video not that long ago on my channel here where you're watching. Make sure you subscribe, everybody, for crying out loud. It's free. Subscribe and follow. Turn on all notifications. So I can vouch for this. We had a gentleman on our show who was a contractor, young guy, smart guy. He was a contractor in New Orleans, in Louisiana. He said now that ICE is in New Orleans, now that ICE is taking illegals off the streets, he says, I'm finally getting calls again. I'm finally getting business. He says his phone's ringing off the hook. American born, an actual citizen, an actual American running a business, a contracting business. He's saying, I'm not getting outbid by the illegals who are charging basically nothing and basically corner the market. Why? So this whole idea that Democrats say they care about Americans, they care about American citizens, this is a threat to democracy, this is a constitutional crisis. Not if you're the wrong skin color. Not if you're an actually hardworking, what Nixon called the silent majority. You, America, me, my family, my kids, our grandkids, his grandkids is 500, 600 years from now. He's not talking about us. The Democrats don't give a rat's ass about us, the law-abiding, tax-paying. We're not freeloaders. We don't ask for handouts. We work our butts off every single day. We contribute to society. We care about our community. We have civic pride. We mind our frickin' business. And we follow the rules, which is what we were taught by our parents and our great-grandparents and our grandparents, et cetera, as handed down generation after generation. Now, all of a sudden, we're getting work. Now, all of a sudden, our businesses are booming. Now, all of a sudden, there's more job offers. Now, all of a sudden, there's more opportunities. My fellow Americans, the truth is this. Look at me right now. This could get me deleted, and I don't give a rat's ass because I love my country more than anything. This is the truth. And boy, it's a scary truth, but this is why the mission of our channel is to make common sense go viral. The Democrats realized sometime after Obama. Well, actually, let me take that back. They realized it in 2008. That was the moment when Obama won. So many people were fooled by hope and change. This guy was the architect of the Russia collusion hoax, which he enacted, as was just ordered and exposed by the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. By the way, this guy, as soon as Trump won in 2016, he got John Brennan, he got Clapper, he got Comey, he got all the intelligence communities together, and he architected, along with Schumer, Pelosi, and all the other Cheney, all the other hacks, all the other anti-American vermin. He architected a coup on an elected president of the United States of America. How long did we endure the Russia collusion hoax? And what came of it? Billions of dollars wasted. Hours and hours of manpower wasted. Funds, resources wasted. Tax dollars wasted. Everything wasted for 10 years. 10, not 5, not 4, not 6, not 7. 10, y'all. 10 years they wasted our time, our energy, and our money. Money, dollar bills, y'all. They wasted it. What came of that? Forget the Mueller report. What came of it? Nothing. A big, fat goose egg. Squadoosh. Zero. Not a whole lotta. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. That's what happened. So the Democrats realized the only way that we're never going to have to worry about having to get real jobs, because these aren't real jobs. These are some of the most incompetent mooks that are such a gigantic embarrassment to our ghetto. Crockett, are you kidding me? I wouldn't hire her to clean my bathroom. Ayanna Presley, Maxine Klingon Waters, Chrissy Pussy Murphy. Are you kidding me? MacGyver, who attacked ICE agents? LaMonica MacGyver, AOC. These are some of the most brainless, talentless, unqualified cockroaches. You wouldn't hire these people to literally work the front office. You wouldn't hire these people to answer phones if you were a business owner, let alone enacting policy, creating laws that govern you, me, and our children. Never in a million years. So they realized way back when the only way we're going to keep our power, the only way we're ever going to prevent having to get real jobs is we have to start, because they realize we can't win elections with actual American citizens. We have to import. Here's an idea. This is so crazy. Instead of actually coming up with decent policies, instead of actually modifying and changing, which is what leadership really exemplifies. You say, wow, we keep losing. We're getting our asses handed to us. Maybe because we don't have any strategies, any solution, no vision. We have no vision for the country. We have no policy. We have no strategy. We have no plan. We have nothing. Maybe we should actually, instead of trying to look fancy and be on podcasts and go on Twitter and X and yell and complain and whine and hate Trump, maybe we should actually come up with some real policies. That's a thought. No, this is what they did, y'all. They said, nope, we're not going to do that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to import our voters. If we can't win with American citizens, we'll just import them. That is a crime of the highest degree, folks. It doesn't get any worse than that. It just doesn't. That's exactly what they did. There is no way in a billion years you will ever be able to convince me. Welcome all new members. We're going to do our first giveaway right now. There's no way in a billion years you could ever convince me that vegetable in chief Joe Biden actually won the 2020 election. I don't know. Are we still live? Did they take my channel down? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Excuse me, I needed some water. Welcome all new members. Thank you, China Baby Lisa. You're amazing. Love you guys. MG, it's great to see you. Laura Tilford. Jim Barron, we got the greatest mods in the business. 21 months for Jim Barron. Congratulations. Everybody give a huge round of applause. This channel would not be here without the OG Jim Barron and Laura Tilford. I love you. I love you, man. I know you're listening. You're on the road, I think. Thank you, Robbie. Laura Tilford, you guys are the OGs. Love you both. That is the biggest crime of our lifetime, what the Democrats have done to our country. And if they would have cheated harder in 2024, they would have done the same thing. I guarantee it. They would have done the same thing. That's a fact. That's not conjecture. That's a fact. And because they have the huge woke media apparatus to back them, they don't have to worry about being changed. I'm telling you guys, Elon Musk deserves a statue. President Trump should be on Mount Rushmore. Tom Homan, Greg Bovino, all deserve statues. Special mention to Pete Hegseth and Bessent and Rubio and this amazing America First cabinet. But Elon's a really special case because guess what? If Elon didn't buy Twitter, none of this would have come to light. None of this would have come to light because X is the last bastion of free speech out there. Literally, I get flagged all the time on every other platform. I get kicked off, have to start a new one, kicked off, start a new one on every other platform. X, I got kicked off Twitter. I got banned from Twitter many, many times for saying the things that I'm saying to you right now. If it wasn't for Elon Musk buying Twitter and turning it into the digital town hall, the freedom to express yourself. It is the truest form of media, by the way. X is the real media. What you're watching and listening to now is the real media. It's the new media because it's media of the people, by the people, and for the people. And let me explain how that works. Anything you post, you're not going to get away with it if you can't back it up. You're going to get absolutely slammed by community notes, by crowdsourcing, research, and fact checking, which that doesn't happen on CNN, on NBC, CNBC, MS, whatever the hell they're calling it now. The woke media, that doesn't happen. They can literally say whatever they want. They can say Trump's a Nazi and nobody's going to fact check them. Nobody's going to say that. They can say Trump's ruining America and nobody's going to fact check him. You can't say that in the digital ecosystem. without getting fact checked, without getting absolutely lambasted if you don't bring your chops, if you don't bring your verification, if you don't bring the details and back everything up. Media of the people, for the people, and by the people. So by you watching and tapping the thumbs up and sharing this, you're actually helping America, because this channel is all about hoping and preserving, maintaining, and keeping our country intact for our grandkids' grandchildren. That's what this is all about. Period. Point blank. Period. Full stop. Thank you, Mountain Goddess. MG says, folks, let your family, friends, and neighbors know the truth. Give them Professor Nez's channel and let them see for themselves. Thank you so much, MG. I love you. You're amazing. You're phenomenal. Who's ready for a giveaway? Can I hear it? Can I get a yeah in the comments right now? Who's ready for a giveaway? Thank you for the $2 super sticker. Asenith Cruise 646. Thank you so much. Who is ready for the first giveaway? I'm going to do, so the Santa Nez hat is not just for show, y'all. I'm giving away a lot. I think I'm going to start off with a $25 Amazon gift card. So if you're watching on any other platform, you need to come on over to YouTube. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it. Let me kind of relay the guidelines. Come on over to our YouTube channel. Just open up your YouTube app, go to Professor Nez, and we're live. Click on that, okay? You have to be on YouTube, okay? And so what I want you to do is I'm going to change the stream to now it's only going to be for members. So you have to be a member so you get a lot by becoming a member on our channel, okay? I'm not saying you have to be a member, but this is a special perk for members only. It just is what it is, okay? And so if you're not a member, consider becoming one. But I never force anybody. You don't have to be a member, okay? But that's the only way that you're going to be able to participate, okay, is by being a member. Because what's going to happen is I have this automatic number generator that I'm going to share right now, okay? And so all you need to do is I share this tab right here. So this is an automatic number generator, okay? So everybody who's in the comments right now should be a member. The only way you're able to comment right now is by being a member. And so all you need to do is just type the word Amazon and you automatically get included into the draw. You're going to see this number. You see where it says entries? All you got to do is type the word Amazon in the comments and you're automatically in. So you have to be a member. If you're not a member, you're not going to be able to participate. I'm sorry. I love you to death. Thank you so much, Darkal, for the 1990. Darakil? Thank you so much for the super sticker. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. And let me just tell you really quickly before I do the draw here. Let me just tell you what you get. Okay. Number one, it only costs you a cup of coffee to support the greatest channel on planet Earth, helping to save America and make common sense go viral. That alone should make you want to become a member and donate and sponsor the channel. You basically become a sponsor of our channel. You get shout outs. You get special boosted engagement. You get exclusive content. You get access to our members only Discord. Members only. Which, by the way, I'm going to put a link for all new members to join on our community tab on YouTube. Also, check in with our mods too, because I'm going to talk about why joining the Discord is so important if you become a winner, okay? You also get first dibs to asking questions of guests when we have live guests. We have plenty of live guests on our show. you get automatic registration into our live stream giveaways. So it's automatic. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be here, be present, and participate. So you get a lot by becoming a member. Again, I'm not trying to sell it. I'm not trying to say you have to be one, but I think it's a really cool deal. I mean, you spend more money on Starbucks every morning. It's literally 1 cup of coffee a month. Every time you go to work on Monday, you spend more than that on your way to work getting Starbucks. So, I mean, I think this is a good deal. Call me crazy, but I think it's a really, really good deal. Okay, I see 34 entries. Ho, ho, ho. I'm giving away a $25 Amazon gift card right now. Now, when you win, this is for all the winners because I'm going to give away a bunch. This is for all the winners. When you win, you have to, actually, it's mandatory because the only way to claim your prize is to get in our Discord, which if you're a member and you're participating, you already have free access to as a member. And you have to direct message me on Discord and give me your information so I can send you the Amazon gift card digitally. So you're going to get this gift card at the very latest by tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to send you all this stuff. You're going to get it fast. So way before Christmas, you're going to be able to use this. So I'm going to give away two $25. I'm going to give away one $50, and then the grand prize. Done, done, done. Can I get a drum roll, please? The grand prize is going to be $100. Whoa! I think that's pretty big. If you ask me, I think that's pretty big. So, two 25s. This is the first 25. Two $25 giveaways, one $50. And then the grand prize, I'm giving away $100 Amazon gift card. And by the way, I'm going to do something I've never done before. You can win multiple cards. Oh, yeah, you could win multiple cards. I've never done that before. Usually I just kind of say, well, I kind of want everybody to have a chance and make it fair, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm going to do? Because it's Christmas, y'all. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah, whatever you're into. I love you all. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. I don't care. I celebrate Christmas, so I'm going to say Merry Christmas. God bless all of you. As a matter of fact, quick prayer. Everybody bow your heads. I'm going to pray real quick. Dear Lord, dear God, I just want to say thank you for everything. Forgive me for anything that I have, all the wrong actions, thoughts, stupid things that I knew better. I knew I should have done, and I didn't. Please forgive me, Lord. Please bless all of those that are less fortunate than I. Please bless all of God's creatures. Please bless everybody in the chat. Please bless everybody watching and listening, and keep them always, Lord, dear God. Thank you so much. Amen. Woo! God, I love the Lord. Isn't God great? I love God. If you love God, give me a yeah in the comments. Okay, here we go, folks. Here's the 10-second countdown. If you haven't already, now is your last chance. All you have to do, you only have to do it once. Type in the word Amazon in the comments. Here's the 10-second countdown, and then I'm going to hit the button.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds.
Hurry up.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Go, folks.
6, 5, 4,
Here we go.
3,
Last chance.
2, 1.
Uh-oh.
We have ignition.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win that prize? Who's gonna win? Holy mackerel, it's Reaper Keeper. Everybody join me in congratulating Reaper Keeper 2761. you have just won the first prize of our holiday live stream giveaway. By the way, if you haven't already, tap that thumbs up if you love America, for the love of everything holy. Congratulations, Reaper Keeper. That's an interesting tag. So here's what you got to do. Again, and all winners, pay attention. Laura Tilford, keep track of everything, please. I love you, Laura. By the way, Laura, I said this about, a lot. We have the best mods in the business. Okay. Laura and Jim are kind of our top two OGs. They're our top 2 tier mods. They're basically the head mods in charge. Without them, this channel would not be what it is. So everybody give a huge, big round of applause to Laura Tilford and Jim Perrin. That's for you, Laura and Jim. I love MG. I love Maya. I love everybody in the chat right now. Robert Winsome, it's great to see you. Santa Inez is here, y'all. Here comes Santa Inez. Here comes Santa Inez. Down, down, down it comes the lane. I forgot the words and I don't care because I'm having fun with y'all. Okay. Okay. So Reaper Keeper, this is what you need to do. You have to join our Discord and give me a direct message on Discord. And I need the email associated with your YouTube account. And then tell me where you want me to send your $25 Amazon gift card. And you will get that as soon as tomorrow at the latest. I might even stay up late and just start getting everything ready tonight. Yeah, so make sure that you do that, okay? And check with Laura if you haven't already. Check with Laura. And if you don't see the link, as a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to post the link to join the Discord right now, because I had it. I think I had it keyed up here. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna edit this and say 7 o'clock here because it's getting late, or it's 10 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, so you're going to see that link. It's only going to be for members. It's going to be on our community tab. And join the Discord if you're not already a part of the Discord. Okay, our second $25 to make you holla. Here comes Santa Inez. Here is our second one. And that is a little music here. So, our second one is a second $25. So all you got to do right now is just type in 25 in the comments. That's all you got to do. So type in 25 to join us. And your shot at becoming a $25 Amazon gift card winner. I don't know anybody who could. The $50 on its way, and the grand prize is 100. 100. So, yeah, let's get things cooking. Oh, I'm having so much fun. What are your plans for the holidays? Let me know in the comments. We got 35 entries so far. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. You know what I'm really excited about? I'm excited for America. That's what I'm excited for. We are just so lucky. So lucky. Okay, here we go, guys. If you haven't already, by the way, you only have to do it once. If you haven't already, all you got to do is type in 25 in the comments. That's all you got to do. Type in 25 in the comments right now. If you're not a member, you're not going to be able to participate. So now would be a good time to become a member. Congratulations to Patrick, member for 3 months. That is so awesome. Ayashala Fine Arts says, do you allow your YouTube videos to be remixed? Now, that's an interesting question. I think I do, but I would rather you, because I you get a lot of scammers and this and that. I'm not saying you are, but you just got to be careful. I would rather you DM me on Discord. If you're a member, Ayashala, I'm sorry, I'm probably screwing up your name. I apologize. just send me a DM on Discord and let me know what you have in mind. And I would rather do that before you just remix it on your own. Does that make sense? I hope you understand, because I get a lot of people that steal my videos and post them, and it's so time consuming and draining. I can't stand it. Thank you so much, Missy Buck, for the $2 super sticker. Thank you, Joanna W2. Thank you so much for the 99-cent super sticker. I appreciate you so much. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready, folks? Are we ready? Here it comes, y'all. This is the 10-second countdown. This is your last shot.
Start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9.
This is your last
8,
chance. Romance.
7, 6.
Here we go. Type 25.
4, 3.
Here we go,
2,
y'all.
1.
Boom.
We have ignition.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win that card? Holy mackerel! Fuzzy Doctor! Fuzzy Doctor has won! Look at that! Oh, congratulations! Wow, that is so cool. Everybody help me in congratulating Fuzzy Doxy. Fuzzy Doxy, you just, I love that picture. Is that your dog? I love dogs. You guys know I post all the time pictures of my dog Blue all the time because I love him. That is so awesome. Congratulations. Fuzzy, I feel like you've won before. Am I crazy? Congratulations. Merry Christmas. That is so awesome. $25 gift card coming your way. Fuzzy Doxy. Okay, let's keep it rolling. We're not messing around anymore, folks. Fuzzy, you know what to do. You have to DM me on Discord. If you're not in our Discord, that's the only way you're going to collect your prize. You have to join Discord. The link is up on our community tab right now if you haven't joined our Discord yet. Direct message me, Professor Nez, and let me know where you want me to send it. Okay, send your $25 gift card. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, here we go, folks. Now, I mean, this is going to be a toughie, right? All you got to do is type in 50. Boy, that was really hard, wasn't it? So all you got to do is type in 50, y'all. Type in 50 right now in the comments. We're getting close to the grand prize. If you look down below, it says free newsletter in the pinned comment. You know, a lot of you guys might not know this, but you can actually subscribe to our free newsletter, and it's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. It takes you 2 seconds. It's in the pinned comment because I know a lot of people have told me, hey, Nez, I'm not getting your videos anymore. Hey, Nez, I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel, but I'm not getting your videos. Well, the best way to circumvent that, the best way to make sure that you never miss out is to sign up for our free newsletter. And it takes you 2 seconds. And by the way, I don't share your email with anybody. We don't spam. That is not the Nez Nation way. And so make sure you sign up for that. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. If I were you, I'd do it. I'd buy that for $1. Okay, if you haven't already, I'm going to get this thing cooking. If you haven't already, now is the time because I'm going to start the 10-second countdown. Type in 50 in the comments right now because you only have 10 seconds. The clock's ticking.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds.
This is for 50 bones.
10, 9, 8.
I would get on
7,
it if I were you guys.
6, 5.
Here we go.
4, 3, 2.
Last
1.
chance. Here we go.
We have ignition.
Holy macadamia nut. Who's gonna win that new card? Wow. everybody join me in congratulating Deborah Newman 33. Deborah, you just got a $50 Amazon gift card for being a member, for helping your country, being a patriot, being a sponsor of our channel, helping our mission, our cause, right up there at the top, to make common sense go viral. Congratulations, Deborah. You have $50 coming your way. So, Deborah, make sure you DM me on Discord, and then I need the email connected to your Amazon account, or just any email. I can send it to you, and you can collect your. I see Maya Marquez. Maya, tell everybody what you won last time. Maya won a huge prize in the last draw. Holy macadamia nut. Congratulations, Deborah. I'm so proud of you. You did it. Good job. Okay, guys. Well, speaking of what Maya won last time, Maya, did you tell him what you won last time? It is finally here, folks. It's finally time for our final prize. Yes, $100. Oh, Maya, you won 50. For some reason, I thought you won 100. Okay, Maya got the 50. Well, Maya, maybe you can get the 100 this time. All you got to do to join in the grand prize of the holiday Merry Christmas Santa Nez giveaway, all you got to do is you got to be a member. I'm going to give you a little bit of time for this one. And type in 100 in the comments. Only here on YouTube. It only works here on YouTube. So you got to type in 100. We see 27 entries already. La Miranda just became a new member. Congratulations. We got a lot of new members popping in now. Oh, yeah, they all want it. Pool Time with Ron. That's a great name for a channel. I'm going to subscribe to your channel, Pool Time with Ron. I am Charlie Kirk. Oh, I love that. New member. Congratulations. Welcome. Kathy Burford 9535. All you got to do is type in 100. This is the grand prize, y'all. Congratulations on being a new member. Kim PUS 19810 became a new member. Congratulations. Welcome. Deborah, you're a new YouTube member. So Deborah, see, she joined and she won. How do you like me now? That is so cool, Deborah. Congratulations. Surag became a new member. R.A. Black 1 became a new YouTube member. Congratulations. Patrick, 3 months. Rhonda Buse 4505 became a new member. Connie is a new member. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I love this. Connie Karos 4006. YHWH 2022 became a new member. Congratulations. Welcome. That is so awesome. Look at all these new members. Ladybug. Joanna became a new member. Patmia became a new member. I love it. Melinda Peoples became a new member. Congratulations. Justin Nardone, 1721, became a new member. Tracy became a new member. Congratulations. Scuffy Scrub is a brand new member. Thank you, Mountain Goddess. China Baby, thank you for gifting. Thank you, Teresa, for gifting. Laura, thank you. Jim Barron, I know you're on the road. I hope you're listening, man. Love you, brother. You're amazing. Angie Schock is a brand new member. Morgan is a brand new member. You guys absolutely rock. I love it. You guys are phenomenal. Okay. This is the big one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the big one. If you haven't already, make sure you type in 100 because guess what? It's time for the grand finale. It's here, folks. This is your 10-second countdown starting now. If you haven't typed in 100, do it now.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds.
Last chance.
10,
Holy
9,
mackerel. I'm getting
8,
nervous. I'm getting
7,
sweaty.
6, 5,
Oh,
4,
no.
3, 2, 1.
Last chance.
We have ignition.
Holy mackerel, holy mackerel, holy
Liftoff
mackerel.
will start in T-minus 10 seconds.
Holy mackerel, holy mackerel, holy mackerel. Who won? Greg Hardy won! Congratulations to Greg Hardy 9476. You have just won the $100 prize. Wow, I am so proud of you, brother. Congratulations. What a Christmas. And I got to give a huge shout out to Ginny Poo. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Ginny Poo says, Professor Nez, you're the best. Best mods and best chat. Merry Christmas, everyone. God bless you, Ginny Poo. God bless and keep all of you. You're amazing. I love you guys. You guys, I literally love you guys. Thank you so, so much. You know, I just have to say really quickly, and I'm going to probably get emotional. You know, my 49th birthday is coming up in 10 days. And approaching 50 is a big deal, right? So I'm going to be 49 on December 27th. At the end of this month, I'm going to be 49 years old. And, you know, as you get older, I'm sure most of you guys know this, you know, you kind of lose track of, you sort of divest yourself of a lot of stuff that you used to kind of do, or people you used to know or hang around with when you were younger, right? Before you were married, before you really got your career going, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All of you guys know this stuff. Besides my family, obviously, my wife and my kids and my dog Blue, who's my best friend in the whole world, you guys melt my heart. I consider you guys, I really, truly, deeply consider you guys family. I really mean that. This is amazing. It's incredible. I've met some of the most amazing, wonderful, dedicated, charming, humorous, virtuous people ever doing this. And to all be in unison, to all love America the way that we do, to all be so ferociously determined and faithful to the cause of bringing common sense and making common sense go viral, which helps our country. My hat's off to all of you. I love you guys so much. My hat's off to all of you guys. I'm so moved. I'm so touched by all of you guys. And again, you know, I talk about, you know, I get some of these comments of people saying, "Oh, this is only for members. I can't afford it." I totally get that, by the way. I totally get it that you can't afford it. I never ever force. I never say, "Hey, you have to." I never say, "Hey, you know, donate." I never say that. It's an opportunity. And the reason I do these giveaways and the reason I offer special perks to members only is because I feel that, look, all my videos are free. All my live streams are free. Every single piece of content I give out is free. There's a lot of YouTubers and media personalities and pundits, et cetera, and commentators who, you know, they gatekeep their content for only members. I don't do any of that. I'm not putting them down. That's fine. They can do that. What I'm saying is all my content is free. And so this is something I feel like I want to do, and it's something I feel obligated to do for my members because they're going one step beyond by supporting the channel and sponsoring the channel. So I get it. I know I get comments all the time. Why do you only give it away for members? This is my way of saying thank you, a special thank you to the people who sponsor my channel. And so that's just, I don't know, whatever, for better or worse. I just wanted to say that. And you guys are awesome. I love every one of you guys. And I just appreciate you guys more than anything. Better Tomorrow 2625. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Merry Christmas, Professor Nez. You are a wonderful gift to all of us. You are greatly appreciated. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you so much. I return that 100-fold. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate all of you guys. Before I start crying voluminously here, wow, I love you guys so much. You're amazing. Yeah, 250 million views. We just passed that, which is huge. All because of you. It's all because of you guys. We just passed this huge milestone, 200 million views, which is just crazy, nuts. Before I get carried away emotionally, I just want to say, Greg Hardy, you won $100. make sure you join our Discord, DM me. I'm going to make sure that I get all of you guys gift cards as soon as possible. What does that mean? No later than I'm going out of town on Friday. So tomorrow's Thursday. I'm going to make sure I get all of these out to you no later than tomorrow. So expect responses from me. I just want to say thank you again for all of you guys. I love you, man. I love it. One of these days, I talked to Laura about this. I talked to Jim about this. We're going to do a meet and greet in person. I'm going to rent, we're going to have an event. We're going to have a meetup, and we're going to have food. We're going to have drinks. We're going to hang out, have music, good music, not just loud, annoying music, like old classic stuff that I like, that I know you like too. We're going to have fun. So I'm going to rent out an event arena, etc., or what have you, and we're going to do a meet and greet one of these days very, very soon. It's going to happen. I'm planning it. It's kind of ruminating and percolating in the back of my mind. I need your help to help me with it, to organize it, but that's going to happen. And I want to meet every single one of you, shake every single one of your hands. It is an honor to be in your presence. I'm honored that you're here with us. I know there's a lot of channels out there. There's a lot of networks out there, and for you to be here means the world to me. And we're just going to keep growing, baby. We're never going to stop. I'm the hardest working man in show business. Nobody works harder than I do. You know that. I work 24/8. And I love it. I love every minute of it. So it doesn't feel like work, really. And I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you. If I don't talk to you until then, have a wonderful, wonderful, amazing, merry, joyous, prosperous Christmas, holiday season, and Happy New Year. I'm sure I'll see you before then, but just in case. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. God bless America. God bless you. And God bless all of those who defend the United States of America. I will see you guys very, very soon. Winners, reach out to me on Discord. If you didn't win and you're not a part of Discord, please join. It's like an amazing group of like-minded warrior poet patriots like yourself. Come hang out with us. I'm in there too, not as much as I'd like, but I'm in there. Come say hi. Come say hello. You will love it. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. I love you. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll see you guys very soon.